my name is Irmina. I am a girl from Poland, but currently I live in Porto in Portugal when I participate in Erasmus exchange. I am spending here 2 semesters doing my master's degree. If you are also thinking about your Erasmus adventure, you have any doubts or questions, maybe I will help you to make the right decision. I asked many of my international friends what do they think about this whole Erasmus experience, was it worth to go, do they like it, or maybe don't. Let's check the answers. What is the best and worst thing being on Erasmus?
Hi, it's a very good question. Maybe I will start at a bad point. Because my school is fucking hard, so I must study almost every day. And for example, my friends, it's enjoy the being there, so party on every day, and I must stay at home and I must improve my school. It's too bad for me. Maybe I can change my learning agreement, but now it's too late. So let's continue for the next good point. It's good point. It's a very good experience for me. Because I improve my English, if you're listening, so my English is very bad, so I'm trying. And improve my life experience, because I met a lot of people, I teach many different culture here, and this party is really nice here, it's very nice. Okay, I think that that's all, thank you for attention, and see you later.
What is the best and the worst thing being on Erasmus?
Best thing is you have a lot of time to travel, meet friends, go to party, watch TV shows you ever wanted to see. You can normally not watch when you're at university. And worst thing, maybe Portuguese food, because it's always the same. But there are not very bad things about Portugal and Erasmus. I like it.
Do you think 2 semesters in Portugal is enough?
For Erasmus, for enjoying everything that you can in Porto and in Portugal, I think you can call it enough. But if you get more familiar with the place and you really like it, I think it's not enough for you to fulfill your thirst for seeing and visiting everything. So somehow it's enough for Erasmus, but it's not enough for yourself. How do I explain that? Yeah.
And if you could, would you stay here longer?
Yeah, of course. No, I could stay here longer maybe or come back or something. I think maybe I will do it in the future, but I'm not sure. We can see after the summer. But yeah, of course, because it's like totally different from my country. It's like another level. It's the best one.
And are you going to visit Porto in the future?
I'm going probably, I was thinking about actually September this year, or if not, maybe next year. I don't know, I was thinking about another Erasmus here, but I still have to decide if I will do it somewhere else, or just in Porto again.
Do you think Portugal is a good country for Erasmus?
It's a very good country for Erasmus, but it's not a good country for living. Because for strangers it's a strange country. We have different culture and everything. And I'm not used to for this culture. For Erasmus is the best, I think.
And do you like Portuguese men?
Very good question. Yeah. Portuguese men are very beautiful.
I think very short.
Yeah, very short. Yes, I have problem because I have 172, and every guys are like this. I think Portuguese men are handsome in some way, but they are short, and they think about girls that they just want sex with them. But it's because Portuguese girls, they don't talk with them just when they want sex. So I think that they like our countries, it's Slovakia, Polish, Czech Republic, and
more
like
exotic.
Europe. Yeah, more exotic for them, because we are different. So in some way I like them, but sometimes they are too. I don't know.
They like too pushy.
Yeah,
like
pushy.
They don't understand no.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I like it.
What is the best thing in Erasmus?
Actually, I don't remember. I was always drunk and
What was the most difficult thing in the beginning of Erasmus?
The most difficult thing in the beginning of Erasmus was the partying here, because the party starts here at 2 a.m. and that's difficult for me because my party starts at about 10 p.m. The day before, yeah. So you are going to the party, and when you are going into the party at 1 a.m. there's no one there, and that's the most difficult thing over there. I mean here in Portugal.
It's true.
Yeah.
So it's a different culture. And do you think like Portugal is a good place for Erasmus?
I think Portugal is one of the best place for Erasmus. I'm in Porto. I was in Lisbon, but I think Porto is more common place for Erasmus and better place because there's more things to do in here. For example, you can party, and for third thing you can party, yeah.
What is the best thing in Erasmus?
Best thing in Erasmus? Meeting new people, new cultures, drinking beers with everybody around in the bodega, just having fun. I don't know, like being away, like connecting and stuff. It's just different than in home. It is.
And when you have decided to visit Porto again?
Oh, well, there was first came with the Fitas and then São João, and I wanted to visit both. And then I met a very cute guy, and then we decided to go back, and you know how things go. It's nice. It's just, being back it's so weird because I don't know anyone around, but it's still so good.
But still feels like home.
Exactamente. Oh, I'm talking with Portuguese. That's stupid.
What is the best thing being on Erasmus?
What happens? Every time you chill, don't do anything, relax, new places, everything new.
And do you prefer study in Portugal or in your country?
At the moment, Portugal, because I'm tired of the same thing in Lithuania. I know what will happen, new place, new people, so I would like, prefer Portugal.
And do you like Portuguese girls?
No.
Why?
Lithuanian girl.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, the best thing about Erasmus is such a hard question because everything's amazing. But what we have to do is look right now. This is Erasmus, right here. This is what Erasmus is. Fun, meeting new friends, and it's the best time ever. Erasmus is the best, no? Erasmus! You're on camera. It's Erasmus. Over now.
What do you think about Portuguese men?
Not my style, to be honest. I don't really like them. It's not my type. No, not at all.
And do you think like the amount of scholarship for Erasmus students is enough?
It could have been more, but you know, I managed to survive. So I get enough to pay the rent and to pay for like 1, maybe 2 days of food. So I'm fine. And the rest of the days I'm just surviving.
And do you think Portugal is an expensive country?
No. In comparison with Belgium, it's not. So it's a perfect place to do Erasmus.
What's the best thing being on Erasmus?
For me, the best thing in Erasmus is that I can meet people from around the world. I don't have to study as much as in Poland, and I have a lot of time for traveling.
And how often do you go to parties in Porto?
It's not so often, just 3 or 4 times per week.
Do you prefer to live in Spain or in Portugal?
I think I prefer to live in Portugal because the first thing is that I live on my own here with my friends, and that's great because in Spain I live with my mum and it's a bit boring. And also I really like the food here, it's amazing, it's great. The people here are really nice, always trying to help you, the party is really great. You can drink in the street because now in Spain you can't. Weather's a bit better here than where I live in Spain because I'm from the north. And I love Portugal, so yeah, I prefer Portugal. I do like Spain a lot, and they are similar, but Portugal is really nice, so yeah.
And is there anything you don't like in Portugal?
Yeah, there is one thing that I don't like, and it's that you can smoke everywhere. And although, you know, I don't normally smoke, but I just don't like this because when I go out partying and stuff, then the next day my hair like smells of smoke, my clothes, and I have to wash them again. So that's one of the few things I don't like about Portugal, and I don't know. I think that's the only thing.
Do you think Portugal is an expensive country for you?
No, of course not. It's very cheaper than France, because in France, when you take a beer, for example in my city, in Lille, you pay for €6 for 0.5 liter. Here in Porto, you pay just €1. It's very cheap.
Very good here.
Yes.
And do you think like being here 3 months is enough? If you could, would you stay here longer?
At the beginning, you can say it's enough because you want to see your friends, your family. But now we spend a lot of time with Erasmus friends. And not now. I don't want to come back in France. It's not enough.
We would like to stay
here,
yes. Because it's very friendly here. Yes.
Do you think Portugal is an expensive country?
I don't think so, because Lithuania is quite similar to it, so I think the prices are kind of the same. So it's even for us, it's not expensive. So it's really good.
And why you have decided to visit this place after so many years?
Because I loved Porto. I love the people. I wanted to visit my friends. And it's really amazing. It's like really beautiful. Just look here. Like Ribeira is like amazing. Everything is really good.
Tell us about your typical day in Porto.
So usually I wake up around 12 with a huge hangover after the party previous night. Then I do some breakfast. After the breakfast I go to the ocean, to Matosinhos with friends, and I swim there, chilling, something with a beer. Then I'm coming back home to chill out a little bit, watch some movies, and then I prepare some dinner, like before dinner, before the hard party again. Then I going to some before with friends to Piolho, to Adega, 77 or Ribeira, it depends on the day. And then about 2-3 a.m. like usually I go to some club and come back at 6 a.m. and etc. like every day. That's my Erasmus look like. Thanks.
And do you think Portuguese language is difficult?
Well, the Portuguese language is, yeah, it's difficult because the pronunciation is completely different in what we say on the, for example, on the text. Yeah, it's like you have to read it completely different way. But you know, it's a little bit similar to Spanish. Yeah, there's some words from Italian or so, but it's completely different to Polish. Yeah, but I really think that anyway, the Portuguese is not that hard like Polish language. Because Polish, I think, is one of the most difficult. So for us, for Polish people, it's not that difficult. So we can try to speak this language. Muito obrigado.
What was the most difficult thing for you in the beginning?
Try to find accommodation. I was trying to find something in Barcelona, but there was nothing. I tried to check Facebook, different pages of accommodation, and finally, when I arrived here without accommodation, I found some girls, Spanish girls, who had a place, one room in his place, and I went there. So it was kind of difficult first, so I had to come here without nothing.
And what is the most surprising thing for you in Portugal?
That there's a lot of homeless people in the streets. Like there's a lot of homeless sleeping in the street during the day, during the night, and here there doing nothing, and it's really strange.
Do you think Portugal is a good direction for Erasmus?
Yes, it's got very many opportunities, weather, sunshine, cheap things, it's good.
And what is the most surprising thing in Portugal for you?
The kissy thing in the face, I can't deal with that. From Scotland it's more like a... Yeah, that's all I've got, sorry.
What's the best thing being on Erasmus?
Best thing being in Erasmus is you know a lot of culture, then you get in tune with a lot of people from different countries and a lot of complexity, and they're getting together and they make some fabulous thing. I don't know, my English is so bad, but I'm trying to just explain myself. And also you improve yourself by meet with other people and learn about their culture and get some information from them. And, that's awesome, I guess. And also parties and drinking and, you know, up in the air. It's nice. It's really nice.
What do you think about Portugal?
It's very a nice city and
Country.
But I stay in Porto, and it's very good city. And also
it's a small country, but very nice.
But the life,
we love
the present. The life of country is more. It's more expensive than Italy, and we find here the right city for us. For enjoy the Erasmus, of course. And for...
What about you? Tell me more about you. Interview yourself. Interview yourself.
Of course.
What about you?
What about
you? What do you think about Porto?
I'm here almost 10 months. So now I have my own world here.
10 months
Will
into
be
you.
Who was that? You should be the light guy. You
Sorry, I was helping you to respond.
But no, I'm not going to make interview with myself.
10 months into you.
Discover yourself. Discover yourself.
Yes, it will be hard to live a lot. In the first time, the beginning, I really hated that. Because the culture is completely different. I didn't understand many things. And I still don't get many things. But I just got used to it.
Whoa! Sorry.
But I'm going back to Poland in about 2 weeks.
But you haven't
And I'm gonna cry so much.
You have to enjoy the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not make the happy can be the night. You have
Especially because I'm really surprised. I
need the whiskey.
Yeah, you need
We
whiskey.
need whiskey.
Yeah.
See you.
I've had wine and somebody.
Hello, camera.
Bye, man. Bye.
Living in Porto was the most wonderful time in my entire life. I will never forget all of our crazy adventures, trips, parties, and many friendships with people from all over the world. Erasmus was definitely the biggest adventure in my life. But it is also the beginning of something bigger, because I became a more open-minded person. I met different cultures. Porto taught me a lot and definitely changed me for better. I also find my second home. There are also some disadvantages in Erasmus, because it doesn't matter how long are you here, 1 semester or 2, because in the end all you need to do is pack your suitcase and going back to your homeland. And also you are never going to meet all of your Erasmus friends in the same time and the same place ever again. But anyway, don't hesitate, go to your faculty, fill in the documents and go to your own Erasmus adventure. I can guarantee you are not going to regret it, but you're gonna love it. Anyway, this is who we are. Once Erasmus, forever Erasmus.
David, you are already a little bit drunk, so you can be in my interview.
Okay.
What do you think about Porto, about the parties and everything?
Rozpierdol.